Nice beaver.
Thank you.
In The Waterboy, Rob Schneider makes a memorable cameo as a local townie who cheers on Adam Sandler's character by constantly yelling, "You can do it!" This iconic catchphrase became a staple in several other Adam Sandler's films.
You can do it! You can do it all night long!
In The Naked Gun, Mark Holton appears for a brief moment as a baseball fan who yells,
Hey, it's Enrico Palazzo!
This happens after Frank Drebin, played by Leslie Nielsen, pretends to be an opera singer to save the day.
It's Enrico Palazzo!
Even if you remember all of the most iconic scenes from the Christmas classic Home Alone 2, you may not have caught this super quick cameo from Donald Trump. He appeared in a scene filmed at his own Plaza Hotel, where he's briefly shown giving directions to Kevin.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
In Deadpool 2, Brad Pitt plays the invisible character Vanisher. We don't see him at all until he's electrocuted, revealing his face briefly before he dies.
Really?
Director David Leitch shared that Pitt originally considered a bigger role as Cable, but couldn't commit. Still, he told Ryan Reynolds he'd be open to a cameo, leading to his hilarious one-line appearance.
Pretty much the easiest thing I've ever done.
In Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, a woman appears in one scene and says just one word.
Fire.
In Bad Boys 2, director Michael Bay makes a brief cameo as a driver whose car Marcus tries to commandeer. Bay delivers just one word in the scene.
Freak.
In The Frighteners, Peter Jackson has a quick cameo as a man with piercings and leather who bumps into Michael J. Fox and swears at him.
Asshole.
8 years later, Jackson would be accepting 11 Oscars for The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Asshole.
In Mel Brooks' silent movie, the legendary mime Marcel Marceau makes a clever cameo, delivering the film's only spoken word. When Brooks' character calls to ask him to join his silent film, Marceau humorously responds with a loud, "No!" In Hot Shots Part 2, Martin Sheen makes a quick, hilarious cameo alongside his son, Charlie Sheen. As their characters pass each other on boats, they both point and shout,
I love you in Wall Street!
This was a playful nod to their real-life roles in the movie Wall Street and Martin's iconic performance in Apocalypse Now.
I love you in Wall Street!
In Ghostbusters 2, Cheech Marin has a quick cameo as a dock supervisor. When the ghostly Titanic arrives in New York with a big hole from the iceberg, he looks at it in shock and says,
Well, better late than never.
In Back to the Future, the legendary musician Huey Lewis makes a fun cameo as a high school teacher, judging Marty's band, the Pinheads, at a school talent show. After they play a heavier version of Lewis's own song, The Power of Love, he stops them mid-performance.
Hold it, fellas. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please.
In X-Men First Class, Hugh Jackman makes a memorable cameo as Wolverine, delivering just one line when young Eric and Charles approach him in a bar. Without missing a beat, he tells them to,
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Charles Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
This was also the first swear word used in any of the X-Men movies.
Go fuck yourself.
In The Rundown, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a quick cameo as a bar patron. As Dwayne Johnson's character walks by, Schwarzenegger smirks and says,
Have fun.
This moment is seen as a passing of the torch from one action star generation to the next.
Have fun.
In Spaceballs, John Hurt plays his alien character Kane again. When an alien bursts from his chest, he says,
Oh no, not again.
It's a great callback to the iconic scene in Alien, giving fans a quick laugh. In Dumb and Dumber 2, Bill Murray makes a quick cameo as Harry's roommate, Ice Pick. He delivers just one line while wearing a hazmat suit, and the character is involved in making crystal meth.
How's it going, Ice Pick?
Best day ever. Greatest day of my life, really.
In Hook, Glen Close has a small but memorable role as a bearded pirate thrown into the boo box by Captain Hook. Her only line is,
The boo box.
The
boo box.
It makes sense that there's always one pirate who is secretly a woman. In Wayne's World 2, Charlton Heston appears in a memorable cameo as a gas station attendant. When the original actor struggles to deliver his line, Wayne breaks the fourth wall, asking for a better actor. Heston then steps in, turning the simple line into an emotional monologue about a lost love.
Not a day passes I don't think of her. And the promise I made.
His powerful delivery brings Wayne and viewers to tears, showcasing the difference a skilled actor can make.
Thank you.
In Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Sean Connery makes a brief cameo as King Richard at the end of the movie, where he says,
"I will not allow this wedding to proceed,
My lord.
unless I am allowed to give the bride away."
His cameo was requested by Kevin Costner, and Connery agreed to do it for $1 million, but instead, he and the producers donated $250,000 to a hospital in Scotland.
Mind if I play through?
In Spies Like Us, comedy legend Bob Hope makes a quick cameo as a golfer in the desert. When a ball rolls into Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd's tent, Hope follows it asking,
Doctor? Glad I'm not sick.
Is not meant for mortal men.
Stop trying to scare us. Come on.
In Avengers Age of Ultron, Stan Lee makes a memorable cameo as a World War II vet who boldly tries Thor's Asgardian liquor. After a sip, he slurs,
Excelsior.
It's a single word, but a fitting nod to Lee's real-life catchphrase.